Let's make history. The trial just started for the murder of Jam Master Jay 22 years later, 22 years after his death. And there were two people in the room, a woman, I believe, Lydia, and a longtime friend of his. And they said for most of the time that has passed that they didn't see the shooter's face. Now they're admitting that they did. Now they're going to take the stand and reveal the killers, who are the people who are actually being charged, suspected of the murder, as the new eras of hip-hop began to come in over the years and Run DMC's popularity faded, even though there'll always be legends, and the money wasn't coming in as it once was. So he resorted to getting involved in the drug game. The shooter is 40 years old now. At the time was 18 at the time of the shooting. Jam Master Jay is godson. And the second suspect, who's 59 years old, 59 or 60 years old, placed him in his late 30s during the time of the shooting. He grew up with Jam Master Jay. They got involved in the drug business together. And Jam Master Jay had a plug from Baltimore, and he apparently cut the two of them out of a deal involving like 10 or 11 kilos. This is why they felt justified in murdering him. They were the first rappers to go on world tours, first rappers to get a sneaker endorsement deal, which was unheard of. That's mostly for athletes. They were the first ones starring, they were the first ones, I believe, starring in films, which at the time, those films were huge. Crush Groove, Tougher Than Leather. I mean, when I was a kid, one of the first tapes I had was Run DMC's Raising Hell. Then Jam Master Jay actually went on to have his own record label under Def Jam, when Def Jam was at its height. He had JMJ Records. They put out Onyx. Onyx was huge. Onyx had New York in a frenzy. Had people from Queens cutting off all their hair, going bald-headed. Back in the early 90s, which, by the way, he kind of really was the one who discovered 50 Cent, because 50 Cent was on that record, was on Jam Master Jay's record label first. Correct me if I'm mistaken in the comments. I mean, 50 didn't really take off until he joined Eminem and Dre, but it was Jam Master Jay who initially brought him out. And there's a third suspect. In the studio, Jam Master Jay and his friend were playing a video game. Someone rings the intercom, they let the person up. This is the third suspect. That person went to the back of the studio and downstairs, where apparently there was another door, an alternate entrance to the studio, and he let up the two primary suspects. So he's being charged in a whole separate trial.